Hello, Sheiks. Inside H Studios is still coming at you virtually, but our production team is getting closer and closer to that in-studio experience. Los Angeles is now in the yellow zone, and that means some students have officially elected to return to campus. Here's a quick video made by Hollywood's very own Mr. D sharing what coming back to school looked like a few weeks ago. In proper Hollywood High fashion, we made sure that the red carpet was rolled out for the returning students. Thanks for capturing the moment, Mr. D. And speaking of red carpets, we are positive that this month's Hollywood High Student Artist Spotlight is a young person who better get used to the bright lights and red carpets because his talent is undeniable. Our very own Giovanna Tanku sat down with Alexander Flores to share how he has worked to become a quadruple threat.
Hi, my name is Giovanna Tanku, and welcome to this episode's Student Highlight. Student Highlight is a segment where we honor one amazing Hollywood high school student for all the work they've done in the art or field that they want to go into. Now, without further ado, I present to you Mr. Alex Flores, the actor, singer, dancer, and self-described experience. And here we have Alex.
Yes. Hello. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm so glad that you're here to talk to me. I'm so glad that you joined us for this interview.
I'm so glad to be here. I thank y'all so much for this opportunity. This is really going to be everything.
Well, my first question for you is, Alex, how do you describe yourself creatively?
Well, creatively, I describe myself as an eclectic. I dip my toes into everything and anything that has to do with the arts. I've drawn, wasn't so good at it. I've played all kinds of instruments, quit those in a hot minute. But recently now, I am really focused on just dancing, singing, and acting. Really the Hollywood trifecta.
Yes, you're a triple threat, as they call it. Well, my next question, since we're talking about Hollywood, is can you list some of the activities you've done at Hollywood specifically?
Yes, of course. So I have been in the productions, most recently The Addams Family, yes, the Spring Musical. I've been in the dance productions. I have been in some of the vocal classes that are offered here at Hollywood High School. I am in Dance Guard and I'm in clubs. Some of y'all may know me from LGBT Club on the stage. And if COVID wouldn't have hit, y'all would have known me also from Latino Student Union. But things happen, you know?
Yeah, that's so true. Well, how do you stay motivated in a COVID-19 world? Because it's so easy for us to lose our artistic drive with everything going on.
Oh yeah, incredibly. I'm not gonna lie, I've lost it a couple times. There are some days where I just want to stay in bed and eat chips and be lazy. Really, something that motivates me are the small things that happen in life. One of like the weirdest examples that I had that really motivated me was recently I bought flowers for my room because I was bored of just being the only living thing in my room. And so I bought some flowers. And so I've been taking care of them and seeing them burst and seeing them sprout. I don't know, something in that fired me up. And I was like, you know what? It was 2 a.m. And I was like, you know what? Let me just get up and let me start dancing. And I would just say to all the artists out there that are having the same problem, let little things inspire you. Let that TV show that you really love, just let it, I don't know, hit you some kind of way and let it inspire your craft.
That's some real good advice. Added on a little bit at the end. As a creative, I've definitely felt that as well. what is some wisdom you will give to some younger creatives?
Some of the wisdom that I would really like to impart on your creatives is something that I wish I was told when I was starting off. Quite a few things I wish that I was told when I was starting off, but something is in every no. You're gonna get 100 no's some days, but that one yes is gonna keep you motivated. You're gonna hear all kinds of no's. You're gonna hear you're not good for the part. You're gonna hear you're not destined for this role. But I would just not focus on that. Focus on the yeses you've received. Though they may be little and though they may not be the best and you feel that you can do much better, there's something. And that something is keeping your passion alive. And that's really something. And then also don't have a big ego. That was the mistake I made. Don't have a big ego. Don't think you're top of the top. Advice that I was told since I was really young is there's always gonna be someone that's 10 times better than you, and there's always going to be someone that's 10 times worse than you. What makes you special is what you choose to make you special, what you choose to stand out about yourself. And that's what I would love to tell past me, but I'm telling y'all this now, so hopefully y'all can listen to me.
This has been Hollywood High School's Quarantine Show Student Highlight. Once again, give Alex Flowers some love, and you can follow him
on Instagram. Y'all can find me at _prettyboyalex_ as of right now. I might change that. I have no idea. Y'all can follow me on there, usually where I do the most. As I like to say on social media, that's where I really love to advertise myself, and that's where y'all can hear my opinions. Even though you didn't ask for it, you're getting it.
I think I speak for all of us when I say I can pretty much see Alex's star on the Walk of Fame already. And our next segment was born from the creative minds of Gabriel Enriquez, Anthony Jasso, and Edwin Sandoval. TTV is their first stab at satirical web series examining the life of a failed Twitch streamer. Let's check it out.
He has class right now, and
you're gonna let Sean Kemp shoot a three, a wide open three?
He's gonna get what he deserves.
Also, if you trying to hustle, no, that wasn't funny. Hustle, no, hustle, no, hustle, no, hustle. That was my hustle, hustle. Nah, bro. Hey, bro. Nah, bro.
I mean, you have class.
I don't class anymore, man. That was my. Let's go. Let's do this. The dog's gonna bark, so don't pay attention to him. Shut up! Shut up! This is my assistant there. Say hi to the camera.
Hi. You didn't tell me they were coming today.
Anyways, as you can see, this is my gaming setup. Really don't know why you're here. Let's get whatever the hell you want to do started.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Carlos Brown. I'm 18. I am a well-known, worldwide known actually streamer. I stream a lot of things, you know, varying from Call of Duty to sports games, specifically 2K. I stream like once a week for like an hour. The thing is, so the stream's up right now, as you can see. Yeah, I like to keep it up there to remind me of how many people follow me. I don't enjoy it at all. Like you know how like people say streaming changed their lives? Stream caused me depression, bro. It caused me more depression than I already had, dude. Like, I honestly hate it. I usually run it for an hour because I could care less. I'm getting the money from blackmailing these little kids' parents. That I don't need a stream. I consider myself a streamer because of the fame. I get this little kid right now. He lives up in Beverly, and I text him every night. You know, send me 1,000. I kill your mom.
Can I leave yet?
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Cleaning. Look, this is why I say blackmailing is hard, because this kid complained about just cleaning a simple whiteboard. You know, that's my schedule. That's why I keep me. You know.
It's black.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You have any food?
No.
What? Give me food.
Why?
I'm hungry. Bro, I woke up at 7:30 to come to your house. I'm hungry. Starving. Nothing to do.
Starving.
Life is pointless. You eat? Well, I want food. Go serve me some food, please.
I'll get you food.
Ah, cool plants. I didn't even know I had that.
Sorry that took so long. Your cereal took forever. Here you go. For you.
Oh,
the
thank
nice
you.
cameraman.
How the hell did this take you so? It's not even a bowl. It's just a cup of cereal. Why did he get eggs? Those eggs looks fire.
Your cereal took forever. You wanted cereal?
I'm gonna kill your mom.
Am I interrupting something?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. You got a letter.
Oh crap! I'm so hungry. I'm so full. Oh, hold up. Give me a hand. Give me a hand. Oh, there we go. There we go. You're a good guy. We here at PAX Enterprise cordial. We hope to hear from you soon. As you can see, I'm making big moves. I got invited to something called PAX. You pack your bags, you're going with me? You need an assistant there? You gotta make me look good? Oh, I've always wondered, if dinosaurs never went extinct, I'd be writing a you book.
Nice job, guys. That was pretty funny. Hope you have episode 2 in the works. Now, to totally switch gears, LAUSD's superintendent, Mr. Austin Buettner, made headlines this month when he announced that he would be handing over the reins of superintendent of the nation's second largest school district over to new leadership this summer. Mr. Buettner has served LAUSD through almost unprecedented times and recently took a moment to sit down and chat with Principal Reed.
Welcome to world famous Hollywood High School and Inside H Studios. I'm so proud and excited to welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Austin Buettner. I'm Dr. Reed and I'm your host, but I saw Mr. Buettner interviewing someone from Fender Fender guitars, and that he said that he plays cello and he plays bass guitar. You've got some great music background there. So what is your background? Who influenced you? Were you in a rock band? What's going on?
As a shy kid, it was hard to find a group. And somewhere along the way, a teacher said, well, try this cello. So with cello, I immediately found a group. I found I kind of liked the sound and I could express myself in some sense of agency. Yes, I played in little rock bands and all kinds of jazz bands. I had the chance to be in I've always had a passion for music and stayed involved. A student having a chance to express themselves in music, fine voice would be a great thing. And we've been working with our friends at Fender to bring music back. There's something called Fender Play, which is an app they have, which has, 2,500 lessons, something like that they can participate in. And big fan of music, a big fan of just finding different ways for students, young men and women, to express themselves.
Who were some of your influences growing up?
It's a combination. My dad was an immigrant, worked. My mom taught school, so certainly starts with both parents in my household. You work, you get educated to get a job, you get a job to get a better job, and so on and so forth. So certainly starts with my family and the boundaries they set and the support they provided.
What were some of your favorite classes in high school and in college? How did that prepare you for your future?
I like puzzles and problems, those types of things where there's a way you could go about to try to get from one place to another and get an answer.
So what was your first job?
Cutting lawns, washing dishes, working in a printing plant, driving a delivery truck, and then by the time I graduated from college, I went to work at an office for the first time.
What's your pathway in becoming the superintendent of the second largest school district in the country? How did you get here?
But my journey is probably different than most. I went to work in finance out of school, took a tour off for public service. I worked in the Bill Clinton administration as part of the U.S. assistance efforts in Russia. Came back, started my own business in finance, which is now a public company. There's offices around the world from China to Brazil to Mexico to Europe and the U.S. A few years after that becoming a public company, I had, for me, a life-changing incident. I broke my neck mountain biking. And as I was thinking about where I was in my life, I decided that I wanted to leave the business world and spend the next chapter trying to make a difference in the community. I went to work as first deputy mayor for the city of Los Angeles, oversaw everything from housing and homeless to the Port of Los Angeles, the airport, Department of Water and Power. Started along the way an organization called Vision Learn, which provides free eyeglasses to children in low-income communities via schools. Started in Los Angeles Unified. It's now in 350 cities across the country from Honolulu to Baltimore, and it's helped about 1 million kids nationwide. I became publisher of the LA Times and wound up volunteering to serve on a task force that was set up at the behest of then Superintendent Dr. King, just as a group of us private citizens to do what we could to help. And during the course of that, she became ill. And when the school district was looking for a new superintendent, I raised my hand and said, well, I'd like to try to help if I can, and here I am.
What advice would you give our Hollywood High School students?
Be yourself and do your work. And it sounds simple, but there are so many pressures to not be oneself. Be true to yourself. If you know what's right, do what's right, be yourself, be prepared to have your own journey. And if you do the work, opportunities will present themselves. But if you've done the work, and you're doing it to the best of your abilities, opportunity will come.
What is your favorite word?
Yes.
What is your least favorite word?
No.
And what turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
Making a difference for somebody else.
What noise do you love?
Laughter.
And what profession, other than your own, right now would you like to attempt?
First would probably be, the Dalai Lama or something where I could just be restful in a distant monastery and gaze at the horizon. But after a little bit of recoupment, I'd probably love to find my muse as a singer-songwriter, some way to express myself.
Okay, so finally, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
I guess welcome, first of all. Welcome, and you've earned a place. What can I say? We've been watching what you're doing, and you've earned a seat.
So I want to thank you for coming on our show and sharing your knowledge, and I really appreciate you.
So thank you, and thanks to everyone in the Hollywood High team for the work you do with students.
Great interview, Dr. Reed, and thank you, Mr. Buettner. We wish you luck in whatever turns out to be your next endeavor. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for. Feeling snackish? Ready to be entertained? In this month's episode of Quick Bites, the team mixed things up and kept it moving. Literally.
Yo, Hobo was good.
What's up, Nate?
Oh, wait. Before we go on with the episode, don't you think it's a little boring that we're doing this again over Zoom?
Oh, yeah.
You know what? How about we change the scenery up a little bit?
Yep.
Yo, what's good, bro? Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the third episode of Quick Bites. Just to remind you guys, we're your hosts, Nate.
Hobo.
And today, we've got a very, very special episode for y'all, so tune in.
We are going to take a different turn on today's episode. Instead of rating them, we're going to guess which country they are from.
So our friends decided to travel across the world in LA, and they picked out a couple of candies from different cultures for us.
Hi, I'm Mikti.
Hi, I'm Sona.
And we're gonna go shopping for Nate on Hobo.
Hope you enjoyed the little vlog.
Alright, and so before we begin, I just want to say that we have been presented with a list of 5 different countries, and when we review each candy, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to guess which country we think that candy is from. So, let's get into it. So Hobo, are you ready to try the first candy?
Hell yeah.
Let's do it. Alright. Well, I don't know, cause like it looks kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
So it appears to be like a stick with walnuts inside of it.
Yeah.
I think these walnuts
It's
have
like
to be
a different type of Snickers.
Snickers. Yeah, except I don't know what like the brown coating is on top. It could be anything. It could be like maple or like honey or something. I don't know. I'm
Only
gonna
one
try
way
it.
to find out.
Yeah. All right, so now that we've tried our first candy, what our team member has done is that they've provided us with 5 countries across the world, and we now need to guess which one of those 5 countries we think this candy belongs to. And I don't know, to be honest, like I'm kind of leaning towards like Eastern European for sure.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, Eastern European. I don't know. What do you think?
Me? Yeah, it's hard to tell, but I think I'm probably gonna go towards Armenian or Greek.
Armenian or Greek?
But mostly,
Yeah.
I think Armenian.
Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know, like, I don't have like too much experience eating like Armenian or Greek food, but thing is, I do know that Greeks kind of like their own like desserts unique to them.
Yeah.
So I guess I would have to go with Armenian. It just if I had to take a wild guess. All right, so let's get ready for the next one.
Let's get it.
Whoa. Okay.
All right, let's dig in.
Let's do it.
Tastes like dry noodles. Dry noodles?
No, to be honest with you, it's a little spicy.
Yeah, I know.
Not what I expected at all. Cause like,
wait, it is dry noodles, right?
Yeah, it has to be. I don't know.
But it tastes like it.
Yeah,
It looks like
you
it.
can also kind of see it has like curves and stuff. So I think they're like noodles before you boil them, and like just clearly just crumbled and broken too. I think the red, I think it's kind of like some sort of seasoning, but it is kind of spicy. So
spicy seasoning.
So Hovo, what country of the 5 do you think the food we just tried belongs to?
I think I'm moving towards Korean or Japanese.
Okay.
And probably more towards Japanese.
More towards Japanese?
Probably.
Okay. Yeah, because like I think what kind of gives it away is the fact that they're noodles.
Yeah.
Noodles is something that we can all agree like are predominantly eaten in Asian countries. But another thing that kind of throws me off is like this seasoning. It can be Indian because we know that Indian food uses a whole mixture of spices and herbs and different kind of flavors. So for me, it's between Indian and Korean. But since I need to make a decision, I think I'll just stick with Korean. I think it's the noodles that does it for me.
Okay.
All right, let's examine this. So I mean, right off the bat, it looks like 2 pancakes just slapped on each other. Let's see if there's anything inside. Okay.
Filling.
Yeah. So inside it appears to be like a purple filling. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is because I can't really open it all the way. But sheesh, I'm gonna just try it.
Alright, let's go.
Wow. The inside is really like, it's like super sweet and soft, yeah. But where do you think it's from out of the 5 countries?
Man, well, I'm gonna go with Korean because
Okay.
I've seen some videos like from Korea and stuff like
The
that.
fluffy
fluffy
pancakes? Yeah,
and stuff. So
yeah.
it's like getting me to
It's like similar
go,
to it.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
go more towards Korean. So I'm gonna go with Korean.
You're gonna stick with Korean?
Yeah.
Alright, to be honest, I think I'm gonna go with Japanese, and the reason why is because the filling inside, it's kind of like this purple, like grapey type of filling, and that's something that you do see a lot in Japanese, you know, desserts and stuff. Just like mochi. Mochi sometimes has like a purple filling inside of it. So I think I'm gonna just go with Japanese for this one. All right, this one's actually about a schlumpus. This one's gonna be really weird.
Hey, it smells good. Something like
It does
I don't know,
smell
you smell
good.
like kind of lemon at first, but I don't know.
Lemon?
Like
Yeah, it's like when you're at the ocean and you're in the water and you accidentally sniff the water and just comes inside. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of fresh though. All right, I'm gonna take a bite.
Yeah. Oh.
Yo, what the?
Bro, I thought this was gonna be like crunchy.
Me too.
But it's so soft.
Dude, I was looking at it. I thought it was like some sort of like crystal from the side of a mountain, and then I take the bite and it melts literally inside of my.
Yeah.
What?
It's fun.
So here's the thing, right? I don't know. Like, it can be Indian just as much as it can be Greek. But here's the thing, right? It kind of resembles marzipan, which is like another type of candy where it's like really, really sugary and it's hard outside. And I believe it like comes from Eastern Europe, which is more or less around the area where the country of Greece is from. So I think just based off of that, I would have to guess Greek. Yeah. What about you?
Me? I don't know. I'm stuck in those 2 choices too, between Indian because it could be.
It's
Indian
not
or Greek.
difficult.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. Like, kind of like it looks like those, you know, the sugar cubes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think I'm gonna probably go with Greek too.
Greek? Yeah.
So for the first snack,
Okay.
it was Armenian, meaning both of you got it correct.
All right. Makes sense.
The second one was Korean, meaning Nate got it correct and Hovo didn't.
All right.
And for the third snack, it was actually Japanese, meaning Nate got it correct again and Hovo did not. And for the fourth snack, it was actually Indian and not Greek.
What?
I wouldn't expect that.
I was really thinking it was Greek the whole entire time.
Yeah, me too.
Because I saw it was like a white cube like sugar like candy. I was in my mind. I was like, there is no way on earth that this is not that this is not Greek, because it's just something that like you would expect from that culture.
Yeah.
But that one threw me off. That one was really, really crazy. Alright guys, well, that'll be all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You know it means the world to us. It's the reason why we make these videos. We have a good time, and we hope that you guys also have a good time. But with that being said, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you guys get alerted every time we post another video. Hovo, any last words?
Thank you.
You heard the man himself.
Man, I don't know about you, but I could not make it through an episode of Quick Bites without raiding the fridge. Fun fact, recent scientific studies demonstrate for the first time that the release of ghrelin, I think that's how you pronounce it, into the blood for the regulation of food consumption is also controlled by external factors. Basically, our brains process visual stimuli physically, making us feel involuntarily hungry. This mechanism could prompt us to eat a piece of cake less than an hour after breakfast. Hashtag science is fun. Well, kids. It's time for us to call episode 4 a wrap and get to work on the big summer finale for Inside H Studios. I'm your host, Leo Gilad, saying goodbye, stay safe, and see you soon. Chic Pride, baby. Woo!